Hey.
Hey everybody, welcome to our Team Cup team call. Hey Brianna, good to see you. Awesome. So we have Jill and Betty and Meredith and Brianne, and I'm so excited to be here. And for those that don't know me, you should all know me. I'm Cindy Roberts. Duh. Anyway, so this meeting is really informal. We're not going to be very formal about it. So I do have things that I want to go over and talk about. But first off, I just want to go around and talk and have everybody say how their first 3 days of the month are gone. If you've had a success in the last 3 days, shout it out and tell me. So let's start with you, Meredith.
I have somebody signing up to be a coach with the challenge this week. Either today or tomorrow. I just have to get with her to help her through it. And yeah, I've got just been trying to move some people. I've been doing some great things in my challenge group. Got some good responses. So definitely more people to talk to and approach about fitness. And helping them with their problems. So really exciting.
Awesome. I love it. Love it. Okay, Jill, how about you? What?
So that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Okay. So Jill, how about you? Go ahead and unmute yourself, Jill.
Okay, I'm not doing as well as everybody else with signing up coaches, but I've made some really good contacts with people. I'm having the hard time of making the contacts and transforming from a friendship to asking, I guess. I don't want to. I have that fear of the no, I guess. So I'm trying to overcome that, but it's getting better because now I'm having people respond to my messages saying, oh, hey, I'm glad to meet you, and stuff like that. And so I think that's a big accomplishment for me, but.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to do something that Shannon did with me, was it yesterday or day before? I started out my success to her stating, well, it doesn't look like it's very busy, but, this is my efforts. And she said, nuh-uh. So we're going to go back and have you restate that, Jill, because I don't like what you said. You are having awesome results, and your efforts are beginning to pay off. So if you could rephrase that, because I don't want you to compare yourself to each of us, because we've been in it a lot longer and we've been doing things a lot longer, but where you're starting out is awesome. So can you rephrase that for me, please?
Okay, so I am having some successes with getting people to connect with me, and I'm hoping to turn that to getting them to accept my invites.
Awesome. Good girl. Awesome.
That was hard.
It is hard. It is hard. And it's all right here, Jill. It's in your head.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're being self-deprecating, and we're not going to do that. I don't allow that. We're not going to do that. If Shannon's not going to accept it from me, then I'm not going to accept it from you guys. So we're going to be self-empowering. So whenever you state something that you have done, don't put a negative in front of it. So you are doing awesome. And for a brand new coach, having people respond to you, that is, wow, huge, huge, because you're jumping over hurdles in your own confidence and in your own belief system, and helping them to believe in you because you're believing in yourself. So you're doing awesome. Good work, girl. Good work. So,
thanks.
All right. You're welcome. So let's move on to Betty.
I'm busy. Let me unmute myself because I was making a whole lot of noise. Okay, so for those that don't know me, I'm Betty Ryder, and I communicate a lot with my free group. In the group, I do send messages. I went mass messaging last night, and invited over 100 people.
Woohoo!
And I have 10 definites, or I think it's more now, 10 to 20 coming tonight. I just added like 10. And I have, most of them haven't seen my message. So Shannon gave me the okay the other day. I said, so I send messages and they're not seeing them because they don't have Messenger or something. They're not checking it. And so she said, well, just put a little note on their profile and say, hey, hi, how's your day going? I just sent you a message and thanks for checking it, or something like that. So I have to do that. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then those people can watch the replay.
Good.
But,
so is that into the coaching one or into the shift shop that we're doing?
The shift shop,
Okay.
or the live event. The live event that we're doing tonight. Yeah. And then I have 3 people that I'm going to ask them to come to the live event for the shift shop launch. But then I also have 3 people lined up that I'm going to ask to come to the Shannon's thing. I also wanted to ask you about that, Cindy. So hers is that her message in the group said it would be at 9:15, and then just following that would be our live event. So is theirs just going to be 15 minutes?
Yeah, they said it was only going to be like 15 to 20 minutes. So just a
Okay.
real fast
Okay.
Q&A thing. So
Okay, so are we able to maybe move our little meeting up from 9:15 to 9 and then be able to be on hers live?
oh, that's a really good thought. I thought about that too. So let's take that into the other group, into our launch group after
Okay.
our call. Does that work?
That sounds good. Yep, we'll take it offline. Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so awesome successes, Betty. You're doing great. So awesome. All right, let's go to Brianne. You want to unmute yourself, Brianne?
Hey, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. Okay, so I'm kind of just jumping back into things. It's been a while since having my baby, and of course she's still up at night. She's almost a year old, so I'm just like this tired walking zombie mommy, 24/7. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, I've kind of just been trying to jump in these a little slowly so I don't overwhelm myself. Having been a part of Beachbody for a while now, I know how hard of work you got to put into it to be successful. So I'm just trying to start posting a little bit more regularly now. In my Coach Online office, I've been trying to reach out to some customers and invite them to join in like the Shift Shop challenge, since I had a couple that actually, one girl ordered the challenge, the little marker, Shift Shop marker things.
Yeah.
So I reached out to her and told her about her Shift Shop. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll probably reach out to her again, because I know they say, it's like 7 times to reach out to somebody by the time they respond back to you. So of course I'll just keep trying there. And then I did have somebody reach out to me just yesterday about Beachbody On Demand and asking questions about that. So I know that came probably from my post I did the other day. So anyways, I know how this all works. I just need to start talking to more people, and I guess my fear is just right now is just how tired I am and not wanting to commit, not being able to fully commit to people just because I get so exhausted. Anyway, so I'm trying to keep on track of Shakeology, my workouts, trying to do what I can there so I can be a product of the product, post what I can, and then try to reach out to a few people here and there. So I'm getting there.
Good job, Brianne. Well, and coming back in it after having baby and being tired and so forth, that's a big deal. So awesome job. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And reaching back to those people that you've talked to before, that's a great deal, because they're your customers from before and you've had successes with them before, so you can reach back out and say, hey, are you ready to move on in your fitness? And have you thought about Beachbody On Demand or, the new Shift Shop? So you have a lot of opportunities to go back and connect with those people like you're doing. So awesome job. Good job.
Thanks.
So, and then for my success, I signed this new coach up who's been my friend for over 20 years. And she's got fibromyalgia. I can't even say it. Fibromyalgia. Ha! There we go.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
I have it too.
Okay, there you go. So you can help her and maybe be, somebody she can look to. But so she after 3 years of me doing this, and I'm not a pushy, so I've asked, so do you want to know more? Have you, what have you considered? And she's always seen my posts and such. And then I talked to her, or she reached out to me right before the end of the month last month and said, okay, Cindy, let's do this. And I said, okay, let's do this. So, and then I talked to her about being a coach. Now, mind you, she does not need an extra income. Her husband, I would say, I don't know if he's a millionaire, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, so does she really need to be a coach? Not really. But she said, if this works, I'll start coaching. And I went, oh, okay. And then not even a day or two later, she says, okay, so what do I need? Where can I find this coaching stuff? And I went, what? I don't have your Shakeology yet. And she said, well, yeah, I know, but I just want to know more about it. Because, if I'm starting to post about it and people are asking me, I better know. And I said, well, that sounds like me, because that's what I did. So anyways, she's coming to the coach call tonight, and she's already got her list of 50. We have a phone call set up at 8 o'clock tonight to talk to one of her potential people. Anyway, she's just on fire. So that's my success for the week is, I have a coach.
That's awesome. Woohoo!
So I know, I'm just so excited about her. But anyway, so all right, so those are some successes. And if you're watching the recording, other ladies, I want you to post below in the comments what your successes were for this week, because I know a few of you need to watch the replay because of work hours and other family responsibilities. But anyway, but do post your successes, because that's one of the things that we're celebrating, is we need to celebrate all those tiny little pieces of our journey in our business. All right, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is setting goals. And I know we've already kind of set goals, but what did you do with them? We kind of talked about them, but have you written them out and posted them anywhere? One of the things that I have found that is very helpful to me, and do I have it? Yeah, this is an old one, but I put it right here. And if you can see, I'll turn my screen. This is my office, my window. So that's my extra wall, and I just kind of post everything right there that's important to me. And my husband says, really? Do you need to have things on the window? I'd really like sunshine and to see our field and our trees. And I said, hey, it's my office. Deal with it. I challenge you to write out those goals that we set and that we talked about in one of our beginning posts, and put it on a sticky note, and either put it right next to your computer, on your fridge, on your bathroom mirror, wherever it needs to be in order to help you remember what you're searching for. One of the things that I have done this last week and a half as we've been doing Shift Shop is whenever he says, tap it, and you're supposed to tap the agility markers, and he says, say what you're wanting to accomplish. That's when I go through my positive affirmations and I go through my goals. So that, and when he says, okay, shout it out when you're struggling or whatever, I say, okay, $600 a month income, diamond by August 17th, So I'm using my time in my workout to go through my goals and to say my positive affirmations. I am worthy, I am capable, I am strong, I have been a diamond and I can help you do it too, and so forth. All of those positive things and going over my goals, I use my workout time to do that. So that's just a suggestion for you to do. So when you tap those silly agility markers on the ground, you can say your goals, okay? And so that you can have that going through your mind as you're working out. All right, so that was the biggest thing I wanted, is we've got our goals and we know where we're wanting to go. One of the things that we all need to be goal working towards is that we want to be in Success Club 5 or 10 this month. Because if one of us does not, we don't get the team prize. So that's why it's important, Jill, when I said bump it up to helping 3 people this month, so that you can not only get your individual prize, but we as a team can get the team prize. So that's why I'm going to push you. Shannon just said the other day to me, I'm going to be the pusher coach. And I said, okay, fine. I'll be the pusher coach too. So on our team, I'm the pusher coach. So I'm going to push you because we can do it. We can do it. And I want you guys to push me. So if you see me slacking or whatever, you say, hey, Cindy, and push me because I can't do it by myself. I need my team, and you guys are my team. Anybody have anything, comments about that, about the goals and where we're wanting to go? Betty.
I need these calls. I absolutely need them. I have missed a couple of live calls, and this week has been difficult for me. And just, you know, getting on here and being live with all of you helps me a lot. It helps me connect. If I'm watching a video, it doesn't help me, you know. So I'm going to try. I know I've been sick, but I'm going to try to be on every single call. So you heard me say that.
Good job. Good girl. I love it. Okay. And that is important to these live calls because we have the live interaction and we're right here together. So, and that's me. I have a hard time going back and listening to recordings. So I like being live because I know that's where I'm going to get the most out of it is if I am live. So try to make sure that you set the time frames for this call every week. All right, so let's talk about, since we've set our goals, now we're going to do an action plan. And if I talk, I'm going to talk with my hands. Sorry, I just noticed I'm waving my hands all over the place. But I'm like the Irish or whoever, if I tie my hands behind my back, I won't be able to talk. Did everybody take a look at the business activity tracker, or are you finding ways that you're tracking? Beachbody does that wonderful, and I just looked at it again, and it's an awesome tracker. Good job, Betty. Good job. If you want to scan it and send it to me, I'd be more than happy to take a look at it and see what we can do about it. In fact, if everybody wants to start doing that, I don't do the bat, but I do, you know, I do it on the paper and there you go, Kay, that we do for the new boot camp group. So that is my way of doing the business tracker. But the rule that they have is the 3 rules. So 3 new contacts, 3 new conversations, 3 invites, 3 coachings, 3 whatever. If we're going to be driving our businesses this month, I would bump it up to at least 5, if not more. So if we do the 5 rules, so 5 new conversations, 5 new invites. And if you're really pushing like me, because I want to be diamond, I want to reclaim my diamond by the 17th of this month so I can get the $250 bonus, because I have to hold diamond for 6 weeks. I'm making it 10 to 20 invites and more. So I'm pushing myself. And so if you don't see me with that many numbers on my paper, you guys need to call me on it, okay? But follow that as your action plan. Let's talk about the events for tonight. So if you're still inviting or need to invite people today, use the events tonight to do your inviting. So there's the Shift Shop one that Launch Group 1 is doing, and then there's Shannon's coaching one. So utilize those. And Jill, that would be perfect for you for these new conversations that you're having. If you go into the new boot camp, Shannon even posted her conversation and what she said. It's perfect. It's perfect. Just type the same thing and just kind of put your own little twist on it and just send it. And one of the things I've learned is that I'm to the point, I don't care. I'm just going to send it. If you're offended, whatever, you're not my person. Move on. And even though I want to work on building those relationships, sometimes it's just, you know, whatever. See you later. Be done. But who cares? Who cares?
That's the attitude I'm trying to get to. It's really hard sometimes.
Yep.
It's so. You know, we haven't found, even if you find a coach today and they're like a superstar, you have to keep thinking, I haven't found my best coach yet. They're out there and they're waiting for me. So I just have to go through all these people. It's kind of like going through a room going, hey, did somebody ask for me? Did somebody ask for me? I'm Meredith. Did somebody ask for me? You just have to go through everybody until you get to that person who's like, yeah, I was looking for you. Oh, good. Now we found each other. Great. It's not that you don't like the other people. It's just that if they're not looking for you, then go look for the person who is looking for you.
Mhm.
So, and who knows, maybe they'll hear a conversation and they'll turn around and back again and go, oh, that was kind of neat. Well, I wonder if they found who they were looking for. Let's go see them again and see if they're okay. And, maybe they'll find you. And, but you just have to keep moving on. And that's the name of this game here. It's just go find your person or people and just try and find it as possible. That's
Right.
And that's it. No hard feelings. Just let's find who we need to be with.
Awesome.
So.
I love that, Meredith. Thank you. And I like that. Looking for, did you ask for me? So that's a really good. I like that. Thank you. A good way to put it. So our action plan then is fill out your bats if you want the business activity tracker or just your paper if you want to send it to me. And let me look at it. I can help you, or we can help each other, whatever you want to do. And then accountability. I need to know how you guys want me to help you be accountable. So if you want to write it in the comments below, if you're watching the recording, or if you guys want to put it in the chat, or send me a personal message, I just need to know how you want me to keep you accountable. For me, just watch my posts and make sure that I'm doing my work. I get distracted. I'm kind of like the squirrel type girl, and I get distracted and I get, oh, my kids need me. Oh, I need to go look at this. Oh, I need to check my email. Oh, I need to whatever. And so my business hours, and Brianne, this is where it's going to help you too, is you need to make sure you're setting your business hours so that you're focused. Just this time is just Beachbody. And whether it's during nap time or late at night or whatever your business hours is, it needs to stay focused. And I know when I stay focused, I get a lot done. When I'm squirreling all over the place, I don't. So if that helps, but just let me know in a personal message or whatever how you want me to keep you accountable, if you'd help me do that. Okay, is there anything that you guys want to talk about that I haven't brought up? And I love your hair, Meredith. That's cute. Anything anybody wants to talk about? Any struggles? Need to brainstorm ideas?
I'm just thinking, like these events, I think Laura said it in the launch group, she wanted the event. I feel like when I don't have an event, and then we don't have to do it every week, but if we could have an event, like I know we're going to do the coaching event once a month, but if we could have like 2 other, live events to invite people to, I feel that pushes me. So I have all these little conversations in the group, and I'm having conversations, I'm interacting, I'm doing bolder posts on my profile. So I'm having conversations there, and then through Messenger. And these events just pull all that together, and then I go back and I go, okay, I need this one, this one, this one, this one. and that's how then I make my list. But I can't get into, I have trouble, and I don't know if it's a squirrely thing or not. I have trouble like focusing on just 2 conversations. I like to do it like, I guess I'm having conversations, I'm just not recognizing them as such. And then when there's an event, then I go back and I'm like, okay, I talked to this person, and then I have 100 people that I talk to, and haven't made like a recognition that was actually a conversation. So I really do like the events, if we could do that.
Okay. And there's nothing that says that we as a Team Cup group can't do an event ourselves.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you guys want to do an event, either inviting to like talking about a free challenge or whatever type of a free event you want to, event that you want to do, let's brainstorm some ideas of what kind of event you want to do, and then we can do that. But I think we will be having our launch group do an event every week, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. That's good.
So
I'm running a summer camp right now. Is what mine is.
Fun.
And I add people weekly or daily to it.
Awesome. Good job. You know, if you want to share what you're doing, as far as
Cindy is frozen.
Oh.
Am I back?
You're frozen.
Is it there yet? Am I on? Tell me if I'm on. Tell me when I come on. Oh, Scratch Bucket, am I on yet?
Yeah, you're back.
Your voice is back, but your picture is still frozen.
You're not moving yet, but we hear you.
Well, it looks like I just got dumped.
There,
Okay.
there you go.
I told you that would happen. So, and it's still recording. Oh, good. Okay. So, so if everybody's doing, because like I'm doing an arms challenge, you're Jill doing a boot or a summer camp. What free challenge are you doing, Meredith?
I'm doing a clean eating challenge. And then,
Can't hear you.
oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, great. I'm doing a clean eating challenge.
Awesome.
And,
Clean eating.
yeah.
Okay, I think your finger's covering the mic. That's why we can't hear you. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
now we can
Yes.
hear you.
Yeah. So we're doing a clean eating challenge, and that's been going really great. In fact, I'm doing another one next week with Shannon, because there was a group of people that we met in an office, and like a group of them got together and wanted to do a clean eating challenge. So we'll see what happens from that. But I like the fact that now, like, we have, since we're going to have a weekly event, we have some place to send people if they're interested in more than just 5 days of clean eating or 5 days of working on your arms. So, and everybody on the team can benefit from that. But, you know, if anybody wants to do something where some kind of live event for just our group, that's fine too. I mean, it's just more resources that we can send our people to, should anybody have any.
Whoops. Okay, I have 10 minutes and then my Zoom is going to close. So, Betty, what free challenge are you doing?
I am doing a 2-week motivational mindset challenge.
Okay. Ooh, I'd like to know more about that one. Okay,
Yeah.
Brianne, what are you doing?
I was kind of brainstorming a little bit. I was kind of thinking of like doing a buddy challenge, where you have to have a buddy and you have to get in like 30 minutes of exercise with that buddy, but then kind of making it a competition between the other buddies in the group. So anyways, I'm just kind of brainstorming here. I just thought it was a good way to get more people in without having to sit there and message a gazillion people. They can just add their own friends to it. So anyways, that's just kind of something I was thinking about doing.
Awesome, I like it. When you figure out how to do the competition with the different buddy systems or in your challenge, I'd like to know more, because I tried doing a buddy and it fell flat, so I know I didn't do it right. So so I'd love to know how you do that one. Okay, anything else we need to talk about real quick before my Zoom call ends? Okay, because I'd like to keep these to the 30 minutes, if not less. So I think we're right there on that mark. So anyway, you ladies are awesome. Be sure to post in the group if you have questions, or I don't want to be the only one posting things. So if you find something that's motivating or a success or a question or whatever, please post in the group, because then it's not just me. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? No? Okay, awesome. So then we'll see you guys later. Make sure we've still got some hours in the day that we can continue to invite for tonight, and I'm going to be doing that as soon as we get off. So have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you guys tonight on the calls. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.